Oh, we got them lights in there already. Hmm. Let's see. There it go. All right. Okay. I'm about to get started at the 2-minute mark, y'all. Hey there, T. Lee. T. Lee. And we're going forward. So, hey, what's up, Desiree? And we're going forward too, y'all. So we're going from Aries all the way back. That was a terrible shuffle. What's up, Yolanda? How you doing today? No. Oh no, they called it extra hour of work. They tripping. Extra work? Oh no. Hopefully it's extra pay. All right, so we're getting ready to get started on Aries. All right, so Aries, how do they feel about you? All right. So for some of y'all, it's maybe like an old friend or somebody who you once had a good time with. So this person is wanting to take another opportunity with you. They feel like they missed out on you. They're missing you. That's what's really going on. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with a Leo, dealing with a Scorpio or a Sag. This person could be missing you. Taurus. They miss not having you around. That's mostly what's really going on. So this person's going to probably going to be start being a lot more persistent or a lot more consistent, but it's more so in like activity. So maybe they're going to start adding more value to the relationship. Kind of feels like this person oh yeah, they're going to come back. Cause I got the Knight of Cups here too. So you got Pisces, Taurus, I got Aquarius. So how they feel about the situation is they want to talk about it. They want to talk about what happened between y'all. They may be kind of blaming you guys for maybe not accepting some type of offer that they try to give you, or they may be blaming you for maybe like leaving them hanging. Kind of seems like maybe you left them hanging. So maybe they just haven't heard from you in a while. Because it kind of just seems like they miss you. That's all, and they want to be a lot more persistent with it. And then I got the Two of Cups behind the Five of Swords. So they may want to fuss you out a little bit. Maybe just kind of like, you know how that go, like, oh, I ain't seen you in a while, talk about you a little bit, you know what I mean? Oh, you got brand new, you got a job, blah, 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 you got money, blah, 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 or you've been all extra active. It's not really even a bad thing here, because we got the sun here too. So this is somebody who feels like you make them super happy. With the Knight of Cups though, they're afraid to really tell you how they feel. So, and how they feel probably is romantic towards you. So this may be somebody who you kind of like work with, kind of know, previous acquaintance, somebody who you once maybe celebrated with or had an opportunity to enjoy yourself. Like they're outgoing. This may be somebody with kids or a child. So for some of y'all, this also is somebody who wants to take an opportunity to create a new relationship with y'all, but it's more fun-based. And they maybe want children in it though, which is kind of funny because how would you want fun-based? But while I was moving the deck around, I seen the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who's attracted to you. And they like your personality, or they like how you act out, like how you present yourself. And you light their world up. And it's just somebody who misses that misses having that around them. It could be a creator possibly, or like somebody who does like painting, artistry. You guys might have tried to connect with them before. Because with the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like maybe you tried to like pursue them before, or they tried to pursue you before, but it just kind of, maybe it was vague because the Knight of Cups can be a Pisces energy. It's going pretty well, actually. Knight of Cups is a Pisces energy. So it's, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all. Knight of Cups is a Pisces energy, so they tend to be a little bit, sometimes whimsical, but they also don't really see relationships in a realistic view. So this may have been somebody who kind of assumed you guys were going somewhere, because we got Ten of Wands here. They may have assumed you guys were going somewhere, and it just didn't turn out like how they expected. So this person wants to come back around, though, I will tell you that. All right, so I guess the way they're going to talk to you, though, is going to come off like they don't really care about the situation, as if they're already over it. So this person may be like putting on, I'm going to say a facade, because of the Knight of Cups, and this is that Pisces energy. They may put on a facade that they're not really interested, but they're going to come back around and probably try to offer you an opportunity to do something with them. For some of y'all, it could be like a creative venture, all right, or like, you know, I don't know, some opportunity to be seen by other people. I think they maybe want to like show you off in a way, or be shown off. Like they kind of want to be around you, let other people know that they associate with you. So it's more like that. Like this could be also a Virgo for some of y'all. 'Cause I just split the deck and seen the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so you know what this person maybe feels like? For some of y'all, this person may feel like they don't have enough to like give to you. They might see you as like the Nine of Pentacles, or they could be in the Nine of Pentacles, but still with the Five of Pentacles, they have like a scarcity mindset around you. Like maybe they're not going to be good enough. Maybe they don't have enough to offer. You know what I mean? But they could also maybe feel like you're a little bougie, or like you need a lot to be upkept. So this may be somebody who maybe doesn't have like the most finances, or they don't feel like they have enough finances. They could be doing good, but they just kind of like feel like they don't have enough finances to be able to like provide the life that you guys would want to live, or provide some type of like excitement that you guys would like to have. So like maybe if you guys were going to go out, maybe they don't have the financing for that, but they can take care of like their other basic needs. So maybe for some of y'all, they may invite you over, and that might be like them trying to act like they don't really care if you come or you don't come, or like they try to invite you out, but they try to put on like they don't care if you come or you don't come. Because like this person has issues really like sorting through how they feel, and it just tends to be somebody who's a little bit shy or bashful when it comes to expressing how they really feel, but they got a lot of passion and emotions for you. And this person is a lot more pressed than they're letting on. So you should probably know that. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius. Yep. All right. So that was for Aries. Okay. And we on the go. How y'all feeling today? Hey there, Mystic Meeks. Meeks. All right, let me see. Oh, Taurus. Taurus. Meeks, we going forward. So you may be here for a little bit. Which one did I just use? We'll go on these. Taurus. How do they feel about you? Huh. I feel like you the boss, or like you in charge of something. You're a little bit reckless. So I feel like you need to watch your steps sometimes. Okay, and that you always have a pessimistic view about things. That you talk in circles. All right. So for some of y'all, they could feel like it's a dead end. The relationship isn't going anywhere. Like it may be just for like spontaneous fun, or for like adventures, random trips, random meetups. All right, so you could be, yeah, like a secret connection. They kind of feel like it won't go anywhere. All right, they feel like it's been revealed to them that this isn't going to be the relationship that they hope it would be. So maybe you said something. So it kind of like maybe they're holding on to something you said. Because it kind of seems like this person reflects a lot about what was said or what's been done already, and they don't really see a way of this situation becoming something. But at the same time, this person is stuck on you. So like they keep their mind on you, or keep with, like I'm gonna say like they keep thinking about you, ruminating. That's what it is. This person just ruminates about you. So for some of y'all, if this is like a new person, because we do got the Page of Pentacles, which could sometimes be a new opportunity. If it's a new person, this could be also somebody who's a little bit afraid to take a risk. They're not really quite sure how things will turn out, or they're waiting on an opportunity to interact with you. So like this maybe somebody who secretly admires you. Did I give y'all signs? Let me give you signs real quick. Could be an Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, or a Sag. All right, so they feel like you're like a no bullshitter, like you're too serious. Like they're trying to offer you, so what they want to do is offer you friendship. how they feel about the situation. Like, I want to offer you friendship, or maybe be cordial or be friendly in a way to kind of like open up the connection. Because with the moon here, it's like they want to take a risk, but they're afraid. So they doubt that it would work, or they doubt that what they would offer you, you'd be like open to, because they feel like you can see through them, or like you already know what they're on. So yeah, they feel like you already know what they're on. Or they feel like you're too strict. It could also be that too. Like they could feel like you're too strict. Like they're just trying to like get to know you, maybe trying to build a little bit. They feel like you're too strict, like it has to go this way. Because when I was splitting the deck, I seen the Emperor, but I was like, nah. They always say Taurus are real bossy, but I was going to let that rock. But now that I'm looking at it with the rest of these cards, it's the same thing. They feel like you're too bossy, or maybe too controlling, or just too assertive in a way. Like you don't really like to play games. And so that doesn't really give them any room to like build the connection with you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to be friendly. I'm trying to be cordial. I want to be helpful a little bit. I'm trying to learn more about you. And you seem to be kind of like, no, this is how I'm going to do it. Or this is how this person feels like they maybe need to be with you. Like maybe they need to assert more of a boundary, because maybe they feel like you take them for a joke, or you take them for like less than that. Because like this person could kind of feel like you're shallow. So like they feel like maybe you looked at them as not as valuable. Like maybe you have more status. Maybe you're older than them. Maybe you're younger than them. It could be any of that. Like you kind of see yourself as more valuable. But they have an obsession about you. Obsession about something you said to them. So something you said maybe lingers with them, or hurt their feelings, or did something like that. They hold on to that. They hold on to that. And this is somebody who's afraid to even like communicate that to you. So maybe you said something to them that kind of made them feel like you're shallow, or like you're not who they hoped you would be, and it maybe made them slow their roll. Like they were ready to like take an adventure or take a trip, or like, you know, open the connection up, and then suddenly maybe you said something and they're kind of like, oh, maybe you're kind of shallow. Maybe you're not really that. So maybe you mentioned money, or you mentioned something that was a little risky, or you said something that was like that you've been holding on to for a while. Like maybe you exposed a part of yourself that they didn't know about, because the moon is here, which could just mean there's a fluctuation in the relationship. Sometimes it's kind of hot, maybe. Sometimes it's kind of cold. Sometimes maybe we don't talk. It's just vagueness. It's different like, you know, up downs in this moment. So that's kind of how they feel about it. It's like, you know, maybe you guys don't really know each other, is what they feel like. Maybe the connection itself is just more shallow, is how they feel. And it's like, I would take a risk, or I would, you know what I mean, like jump into this situation, but like something I heard from you, or something, maybe even because sometimes the moon could be like rumors, gossip. So maybe it could be like rumors, gossip that they heard, and now they're like, whoa, I don't know. I don't know. Or you did something. If you didn't say anything, then that might have been what it was too, where it's like that vagueness, where it's like maybe they said something to you, or they offered you an opportunity, but you kind of didn't really like take it, or didn't really say no either. It just kind of like seemed to sit in like a purgatory. Then they feel some type of way about that. They kind of feel like disappointed by that not working out, because it was like, yo, I'm trying to like play, or I'm trying to be, you know, cordial or friendly, and you just kind of like ignored me. So sometimes it could be like somebody sending you a message, because it's a page. So it could be like somebody sending you a message and you don't open it. They could still be holding on to like this bitterness about that. But it's not even like a bitterness. It's more of like a disappointment. Like, oh, dang, I thought we were, like, almost like saying, I thought we were better than that. I thought we were, you know, building on something, or at least getting to know each other, or, you know what I mean, being a lot more cordial. So it's like, dang, like a hit and miss almost. So yeah. But I do get that you'll get communication from this person, possibly if it's a new person. But if it's an old person, you still might get communication from them. But it'll be more of like, I don't care type of energy too. Same type of vibe. But King of Swords and Page of Pentacles isn't really an emotional type of person. It could be a little bit like it's going to be, I'm not going to say resentful, but it is going to be more like, it's going to be reasonable. Like reaching out is going to have a reason for it. So it's going to be, there's a purpose for it. Like it makes sense that they would reach out and say whatever they're going to say. Oh, hey, Diamond. I need a reading. Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, let me give you signs though. We got Aries, Aquarius, Gemini. For some of y'all, maybe like them trying to like give you money, maybe like try to gift you something as a way to try to soften you up or warm you up. Sometimes it could be like investing in you or some way, just to kind of like get back around. All right. But anyway, let me give you signs. So it could be Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, or a Sag. I do feel like they're going to probably give you all money because I just seen the Wheel of Fortune with it too. So most likely they're going to try to like do something that's valuable to you or something that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like maybe invest in you. They may take you as like too serious. They just take you like always on it. All right. So Gemini. All right. Ooh. Let me move this a little bit. Okay. So Gemini, how do they feel about you? What y'all was saying? Because I missed it. Hey, what's up, Kiss? All right. So Gemini, how do they feel about you? All right, so there's something that they want to tell you. So they want to get it perfect about whatever it is that they're going to explain to you or whatever they're going to tell you. Maybe a truth, and they're going to be taking a risk towards you soon. So they may feel like you do a lot of work and random trips, or they randomly meet up with you. So let me give you signs real quick. All right, so you are going to get unexpected communication from this. Some of y'all feel like they want to start again, like they realize that. So they also, okay, all right. Let me give you signs real quick. So we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries. All right, don't have to be these signs, but usually it's these signs. All right, so if you don't know these people, I don't know. But anyway, they want to get on your nerves. That's what I get. They want to get on your nerves, so they want you to give them more attention. This person wants you to start like communicating or like reaching on them. So they're trying to get on your nerves or annoy you. All right. They also feel undervalued by you. Maybe they feel entitled to your attention or entitled to you being receptive to them or taking care of them or nurturing them. I don't know. It's like, or maybe they feel entitled towards you in that way. Like they feel like they have to take care of you. For some of y'all, this person maybe feel like they want to separate and go another direction, like take a risk with somebody else. Because they kind of feel like the relationship itself is maybe too much of a gamble or too much of a risk. Like they feel like they've invested a whole lot, but they also feel like you don't feel the same way about the connection. Like you aren't really, I guess maybe like emotionally involved in the same way they are. And maybe they have a new opportunity unexpectedly for new love. So this person may be trying to like get on your nerves or try to like, maybe cut you off, but like not cut you off. Dang, that just went out of nowhere. Wow. All right. So that's why I was just assuming like, okay, at first it was kind of looking like it was kind of good, but I guess maybe they think that like maybe you work a lot and they're using work as the reason, or they work a lot. They're using work as the reason, but really they're like taking a risk or taking an opportunity elsewhere, trying something else. Like maybe they probably could be wanting to see what's better because we got the Page of Swords. So this is somebody who also keeps tabs on you too. So almost like, let me say this, because I could probably be tripping here and I may be stretching it a little bit, but it's almost like a race. Like who's going to get their needs met first? Who's going to find their partner first? Who's going to find someone to settle down with first? Or who's going to get into like a relationship first? Because it's almost like you guys aren't in a relationship, but have an emotional connection. But the person feels like you guys aren't really on the same page about the connection or aren't really compromising or like socializing in a way that they would make them feel comfortable in the relationship. And it seems like they got somebody else that's an opportunity that's coming their way. If it's not a new opportunity for somebody, which I find kind of crazy because I got a whole lot of people in here, which would imply that there's probably a bunch of people in here. So it could be gossip, little petty squabbles, little petty arguments. This person says a few things to get under your skin. Like they feel like this is the way to kind of like break the situation apart or make some type of breakthrough in the connection and either get you to restart the connection or to let them go. So like this person maybe is trying to play like mind games. So that's how they feel like they'll win the connection. Or they feel like that's how you'll notice their value. Like if they start looking for other relationships, start dating, maybe start traveling after work, like which could just be like them doing their own little thing, just whatever they do after work. Like, hey, I'm just gonna go with the boys, and they just kind of venture out and see what happens. This is how they feel. Like this will get them the leverage in a relationship or get them control in a relationship. Hey, what's up, Ellen House? This will get them control in a relationship. They also feel like this would make you settle down. So like if you see other people are interested in them or feel like they're being sought after, that this would make you settle down or choose them or see them in the light that they want to be seen in. Because like this person just feels like you don't feel the same way about the relationship. You don't have the same emotional connection to it that they do. And you're not willing to compromise with them for their needs to be met or their emotional needs to be met. And I think it's just that this person wants you to like commit in the way that they imagine you to commit. It kind of seems like you could be this person's wish fulfillment. That's how they really feel. But they also feel like they have another opportunity for that just kind of like unexpectedly came in or fell into their like, into their peripheral, I guess. So one or two things are going to happen between y'all. One, either you guys are probably going to make it a relationship, like maybe have a talk, because that's what the Ace of Swords is about, truthful communication, a truth that comes out, one that's usually hidden behind vagueness, and then suddenly it's an aha. So this person is hoping that you suddenly recognize that something isn't working between y'all, or that they haven't been putting as much energy or time in. Hey, what's up, Diamond? Diamond, I seen your text. I'm just here on live. All right, so yeah, so that's what it looks like. It looks like they want to put the effort or energy into you. Now, let me tell y'all this. If this is a new person, this is somebody who's already planned or strategized on how they're going to come forward. They're going to be just taking a risk. All right, they're not sure if you feel the same way about them, but they also feel like you could be wish fulfillment. All right, so this would be unexpected when they pop out. This is somebody who's been keeping tabs on you too and watching you. Now, this may be somebody who also kind of could feel entitled about you, or this is somebody who feels like they're maybe not enough for you, or this is somebody who feels like they need a lot of reassurance. So like they need to, yeah, what a coincidence, right? They need to see, they need you to do more in a way, or like maybe they need you to be the one to initiate for them to like feel like you're attracted to them. It kind of gives that vibe too. It's like this person needs a reassurance. So they watch a lot. They watch to see what's going on in your life. Because it's maybe somebody who kind of like bases themselves on like your previous relationships, or bases their lovers on their previous relationships, like who they've dated before. So like if they dated people who were like wealthy or more stable or less stable, or people who they had to take care of, they kind of like base relationships on that too. So this is a new person. This is a new person who's trying to figure out or analyze whether you guys are on the same page, whether you feel the same way. Is there some type of attraction? Are you into me like I'm into you? You know what I mean? So they're going to be trying to just watch, and you may get like small conversations because of the Page of Swords. You may get small conversations, but it'll be somebody who will initiate. And they may try to make it like in a practical way where it has to maybe do with work, finances, or it has to do with like training, studying, learning something, a skill. Maybe they see you do something. Maybe it's a hobby you were doing. It's kind of like that. Like they find a smart way of like taking a risk towards you. So we do got a lot of geniuses going on so far in these readings. All right, so let me give you signs. So it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. For a little razzle dazzle, could be a Sag. Don't gotta be though. Okay. Sit still, buddy. All right. So he's on Cancer. What's up, Blue Butterfly? You in the office watching? Hey. Is it down a little bit? You gotta put the closed caption on. Let me see, where we at? Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Cancer here. Okay. Let's go, Kels. Kel Williams. Does Kel Williams love orange soda too? No, I didn't do Virgo yet. We're going that way. You about 2 signs off from doing Virgo. Maybe about 10 minutes, 15 max. We should be there. Okay, so Cancer, how do they feel about you? All right, like you guys had a miscommunication. They could also feel like you be rushing them. All right. So I do get this. This person feels like they like, so with this, what they like. This person wants to be devoted towards you. This could be a Sag, could be a Leo. All right, this person's attracted to you. But they also kind of feel like this is like hopeless. So this may be somebody who's always idolizing their partners. Could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius, could be a Taurus. This person kind of feels left out by you or abandoned by you. Almost like they don't matter, but they want to be devoted to you. They feel like you're fortunate ever since you came into their life, things have gotten better or like made a shift for the better. Yeah, Leo's next. Made a shift for the better. So they're learning to start to like be them all they're learning to be their authentic self. So they feel like you're responsible for that, or they feel like you were someone who helped them turn the page in their life. You know, I mean, maybe they were misusing their skill sets or misusing their abilities, or like, you know, just misusing your abilities could be like you may be a natural carpenter, but you just don't do it. And then, you know, your girl or your boyfriend be like, yo, you got a skill for that. Why don't you just do that? And then next thing you know, you do that. You know what I mean? So if they don't feel like you did that for them, then they feel like they did that for you. Because they can also go in reverse. They may feel like they gave you the confidence that they were hoping that you would be a wish fulfillment to them, or you would be a wish come true if they built you up, if they gave you like a sense of authority over yourself, like a sense of power, like if they made you, you know, elevated you, that all of a sudden you would see them as your perfect catch or your mate. You know what I mean? Like somebody who you really wanted to date. You know what I mean? So they kind of feel like this is a wish that won't be fulfilled. They're trying to keep out hope of the situation though. And for real, they also feel like intimidated by maybe your status now or by your authority. So maybe they've given you like a lot of power in their life, like a lot of say so, where, you know, just you kind of like, they kind of care about what you think or about what you want them to do. So they can kind of feel like you have control over them, but the relationship is, you know, it's beneficial, but it just hasn't like shaped up how they hoped. It's just off just a little bit. And even if you guys are like committed, it's just off just a little bit, but it's not like major, because you got 3 major arcanas here. So it's not like the situations that are bad are really going against them. It's just with the star in reverse, this person is just hoping that, I guess maybe you either one, you're focused on yourself a lot more. So maybe you're dating because they kind of feel like you're a great catch. So they feel like you have a lot of other people watching you, or this person is maybe focused on like hoping that you get like your body together or your health together, or you start getting your spirit together, which could be like the way you starting to view the world or how you feel about yourself in the world. Because they almost feel like you're unbothered by them or about what they've done for you. And with the 8 of Wands reverse, just a miscommunication. So like they misinterpreted something that or they feel like you misinterpreted something that they did for you. They felt like they were being beneficial for you, and you didn't really like see how devoted they were towards you. So this is how this person feels. They feel like maybe they need to leave the situation alone, but they've invested a lot of time into it too. And they feel like you have a lot more power, a lot more say-so than they wanted to give you in the initial stages. So they may be trying to slow it down. They may feel like they need to slow down like the interactions between y'all, like how often they reach out to you, how often they talk to you, you know what I mean? How often they help you out, or like, you know, put some type of energy into the connection. But with the 8 of Cups here in reverse, there's somebody who just kind of lingers and emotionally feels like it may be unresolved between y'all, but they want to come back around anyway. So this may be somebody, they're grown. They're giving like grown man, grown woman vibes. But like this person has issues with like abandonment or being left out. So maybe they've been left behind before in either previous relationship, or they've been left behind before and like just in general, maybe from childhood. And that's just something that they've just still been like healing from. Like maybe you've called awareness to this, and this person is maybe aware of that now. Like there's some parts of themselves that they need to work through or heal, but they keep up like this big boy or big girl image. So they may not really say that you abandon them or that you hurt them in that way, or that they don't feel like this relationship will grow, but they may act that way by like, you know, keeping up like this serious face, or keeping up like a business as usual type of attitude, still doing their job, still doing what they said they would do. So they feel like they benefit you more. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. They feel like they overshared with themselves or overshared with you. Or that you overshared with them. For some of y'all, this could be like a control mechanism by like, now, because it can also go in the other way. So for some of y'all, they could also feel like they need to leave you behind. Like, you know what I mean? You're too traditional. You're too my way or the highway. Like things have to happen the way you want. You know what I mean? You have like a certain way of doing things, but it comes from the way that your family raised you, or from the way that you were, I'm going to say raised, but from like the experiences you've had over time. So you could be like programmed or like, what do they call it? Programmed or, I mean, we was gonna say conditioned. Can be programmed or conditioned to expect, to have like high expectations. Because they can feel like you have high expectations that won't be fulfilled. Like maybe some of y'all want to date celebrities or date people who are more famous or date people who have like a nicer body or, you know, date people who are maybe more attractive, who have more status, you know what I mean? And they can feel like you're being unreasonable. Like, how are you going to do that? You know what I mean? Or you could be wanting to be somebody of status and they could probably be looking at you like you're being whimsical. Like you should, like if you wanted to be, let's say, a content creator or wanted to be someone famous, maybe you have the drive and the ambition to be that, and opportunities are presenting themselves, but they could also maybe feel like they need to slow you down, kind of like projecting doubt on you or try to get you to fall into like a certain way of being where they feel like this is better suit for you. You need to do this opposed to doing this. You may have a talent for that. You may desire to do that, but I think you'd be better this way. So there's maybe somebody who feels like they have that type of authority over your life, or they feel like you have that authority over their life. So maybe going back and forth for both of y'all. Like maybe you guys miss out on opportunities to build or miss out on opportunity. Yeah, I just seen the devil when I split the deck. So there's like a toxic relationship where it's like, you know, where you guys have the opportunity to build, but like you guys kind of like hold each other back from like starting or having brand new beginnings or really healing from the situation. Like you guys keep starting it over or, you know what I mean, going in a direction where it's not going. Because with the Star reverse, it's just one of those things like you kind of hold out hope of this being this big grandiose thing, but it's not that. You know what I mean? It's not that. So anyway, let me give y'all signs. We got Leo, we got Sag, we got Leo, we got Aquarius, we got Aries, Taurus, Virgo, and for a little razzle dazzle, could be a Libra. But so I just when I said it could be a Libra, it could also be a Capricorn. I told y'all that, right? And a Pisces. But anyway, it could be the what you call it, man. Cut that, yeah, definitely looks like cut cord. It looks like you guys kind of like keep going the same pattern though. All right, dang. They kind of clingy. Like they gotta keep you from like finding another relationship, or they feel like that's what you're doing. Trying to keep them from finding one. So let's go with Leo. Okay. So Leo. Dang. Oh, that's a story I was going to tell you about this Leo girl. Because Leos be so full of themselves. I love y'all to death. But y'all be so full of yourselves some days. So one day, I went to Calabasas, right? It was my first time there too. I just randomly popped up there. I got up with my friend while I was out in Cali. And he was like, yo, come with us to this party. So we go to this party. It was cool because I seen my homeboy there. He's an actor too. He be in Tyler Perry stories sometimes. I mean, movies sometimes. Or shows, series, whatever. Anyway, there's a bunch of like artists like that. One of the guys that produced, I forgot the song that he produced. It's on Nicki Minaj's new album. Whatever the new, I think it's Pink Friday. So he produced a track on there. He was there. And this is before he did it. And I remember telling him like, yo, bro, you due for a big one. I just was doing this reading on tarot. He followed me and everything. And then it happened. And I was like, yo, congratulations. And he just looked at me and said nothing. But anyway, back to the story about this Leo girl. So boom, when I get there, I didn't know this girl. And so as soon as I meet her, you know, we start talking, maybe like a 2-minute, 3-minute thing. She's like, hey, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Delaware or whatever. She's like, dang, every time I meet these guys, they're always a distance away. Like, we can't just like make it work. I was like, and that's how she said it, just like straight out like that. And I was like, what the fuck? How do we get to this part this fast? How do you assume that I'm super attracted to you like that? I was, but not like super attracted, but like, you know, pretty decent. You're pretty, you know what I mean? And I was like, how'd you get to this point where you just assume that you had this already in the bag? That's a lot of confidence. I like that though, but at the same time, it was kind of deep. So anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that, because maybe they feel that way. Maybe they feel that way, like, you know, oh, you're too assured of yourself. You're too confident. You know what I mean? You're pushy. I don't know. We'll see. So how do they feel? 10 of Swords. All right. So they kind of feel like you guys keep going over the same hang-ups for a while, but they want to meet back up with y'all. So they want to get over they want to have an uncomfortable conversation. All right. And they want to get over whatever happened, because this person does want to reconcile with y'all. All right. So they feel like you let them down. For some of y'all, they feel like they weren't attracted to you, like they weren't attractive to you, or they could feel like you weren't attractive. But I don't, which would kind of be kind of weird to me because why would they want to be like connecting with you again? Sometimes though, I think they just maybe think like you're overly arrogant, overly confident, like you expect a lot of attention, you need a lot of, because we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is usually somebody who needs a lot of attention, needs a lot of validation, likes a lot of admirers, open to a one night stand. So for some of y'all, that's what they want. But with the King of Swords, oh yeah, some of you, they think you're very sneaky, that you're always looking for a way up. So they may even feel like you're a user for some of y'all. They feel like you're a user. But it looks like they want to reconcile with you at the same time. So they want to conquer you. You may just be like a pursuit. It's like it's like a one night stand in a sense. Like they're attracted to you, but it's kind of like just for like a moment, is what it kind of seems like. Like they would like it to progress, but that's just them like putting on airs. Like this person likes to have, okay, so this is what they could be wanting to do. This is what they could be wanting to do. So how they feel about this is like, all right, we've been through like the hardest parts of the relationship. The worst of this situation is over. I'd like to reconcile with you, but I don't want to be the one to say that. I don't want to be the one to initiate. I don't want to be the one to like have to put their ego down. This could probably go far. It could probably, like, they probably feel like it could go far, but they also feel like they have to be either like, I'm gonna say fight for the relationship. Like they may have to act out in ways that they're not used to. So like they may have to be a little rambunctious or a little bit jealous. Like maybe you have to flare a little bit of jealousy to get your attention. Like maybe they have to act out or act wild in a way to get you to put your attention on them. Because this person feels overwhelmed by the emotions that they have for y'all. And for some of y'all, they could see themselves marrying you, because I got the Empress and the Four of Wands. So I would say as like a combination that this person could see themselves marrying you or see themselves taking it to the next level with you. But the way it would come off is like more like we're having fun, passion, just like maybe short meetups. Like at first they just want to be able to say that they were with you, right? They could also feel like you have a lot of control issues. Like you could be old fashioned in some ways. I got an Aries. I feel like you could be old fashioned in some ways. Like you like things how they've always gone or how they used to be. So maybe this person is feeling that way too. Like you want things to be back how they used to be, but I'm grown. I'm older now, or I'm mature now. I have my own authority. I can do what I want to do. So like they may also feel like you don't really care about them. Attracted to them, you don't really care about them. You know what I mean? You talk to them in a more condescending way. And if you don't talk to this person, they feel like you put your nose up towards them. Like you don't really acknowledge them the way that they would like to be acknowledged. Like they feel kind of let down by maybe a past interaction that you guys had. But at the same time, they feel like you guys have maybe reached a milestone in the connection, which could just be like, I don't know what the milestone could be in the connection. It looks like if you guys made a milestone in the connection, what would that have been? Where you guys don't fight as much. When you guys might have letting go of a grudge. So like maybe you guys talk, but it's kind of like distant. So they feel like they interact with you a lot more. Like maybe the relationship is a lot more fortunate now. Like now would be a good time to like come back around and talk to you. That's how they feel. So if you guys aren't talking, they feel like now would be a good time to come back around and try to expand the situation or make the situation go further. And then into the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so they maybe feel like now, for some of y'all, they may feel like you're more beneficial now to move the relationship forward. Like maybe you're stable, maybe you're more mature, maybe you've grown up, you know what I mean? Maybe you've calmed down. But they feel like they would need to flare out some type of jealousy to be able to get your attention on them. So like maybe they need to act out or, you know, go wild or like start trouble. But they feel like you guys have made it a milestone of like not starting trouble and learning how to like suppress your frustration or anger. So like they like that. They like that. And that's why they were like, you know, so, oh, you know what it could have been? I was looking right past this whole thing. So they probably forgot about why you guys were even fighting in the first place. That's probably what really happened. They forgot about why you guys were arguing or fighting in the first place, and this person wants to come back around. But they don't want to be the one to initiate it. They don't want to be the one to say something. So they want to figure out either how to negotiate between y'all or how to just kind of like sidestep the conflict that you guys were going through and how to not have to speak about it, like how to not really have to speak their truth. So there's just somebody who just kind of like, you know, they're attracted to you. At first I was saying they're not attracted to you, but I kind of feel like they're attracted to you, but they don't want to let you know how attracted they are because this all gives like, I don't really care. So you got somebody who's just as egotistical as you. Right, Alan Hoss. Egos are egotistical. Because I just did all that shit just to turn around and be like, I do want you around. I just don't want to be the one. It's all ego. It's all ego. It's like, this is beneficial. They got like a celebratory energy. So this person feels like they want to celebrate with you or they want to interact with you. Like they have fun with you. All right, they like talking to you, but they just don't want to be the one. I got 2 of Swords in reverse. That's just somebody who's on the fence. So it could be a Libra. So this is just somebody who just doesn't want to be the one. They don't want to be the one to interact, to be the one to break the silence. So like you guys aren't talking because the 10 of Swords can sometimes be like not talking. It could be a difficulty communicating. So it could be like you guys are having issues. Maybe you guys go over the same conflict, the same arguments, the same betrayals, the same letdowns, like the same disappointments. And they feel like that, but at the same time, this person likes having you around. So you guys are like vibey. You guys like each other vibe. That's what it is. Yeah, that's how it really be. Shit, he would never tell me that. That's it. Like, yeah, there's a big egoic thing here, but they feel like you're beneficial when you're around. So for some of y'all, they want to do a joint endeavor with you, but they don't want to be the one to say nothing. That's it. They don't. So like, if you guys were like competing or whatever, or like trying to like one up each other, they don't want to do that anymore. They want to clear the air. But like I said, they don't want to be the one. So that's how they feel about the situation. They're hoping to run into you maybe, or hoping to bump into you, or hoping to like to randomly interact with you in some way. For some of y'all, it could be like I had a show, or like, you know, maybe, I don't know, they want to give an opportunity. I was going to say maybe backstage for some of y'all, like give you an opportunity backstage or give you access where other people don't normally go for some of y'all. So they maybe want you to know them. So maybe they want you to know them in a different way, like other people don't know them. Huh. All right, well, let me give you signs though. We got Gemini, we got Aries, we got Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, and Taurus. They take you as like a business person, businesswoman, businessman. Like they feel like you're responsible, really on your shit. That's how they feel about you. So they take you as a big deal. That should boost your ego a little bit. They take you as a big deal in their life or in general. All right, so where we on? Oh, Virgo. Virgo. Diamond, you still here? All right. Did I do this one? Ha! Yeah, boy. All right, so let me see. Virgo. Did I do the gold ones? I did. All right. So Virgo, how do they feel about you? 6 of Wands. Let's see. So what I wanted to say is they feel like they don't get enough attention from you. Could be dealing with a Leo. They can feel like you're arrogant. 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. So all right, so this is what I'm gonna say. They wouldn't invest in a relationship with you, but it'd be strategic in the way they do it. I got Leo, I got Virgo, Capricorn, a lot of Earth energy. I got Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. I got a lot of Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Aquarius. All right, so maybe they're just people, maybe they have this placement, or if not. Anyway, so looks like they want you to invest in a relationship with them. They could be a little bit timid about how they do it. All right, so they could also feel like nothing's good enough for you. Like no matter what they give you, nothing is good enough for you, or nothing satisfies you. Like you aren't just as happy with them as you once were. And they can feel like you're inconsistent with the things that you do for them. So like if you show up or you hit them up or you do anything for them, like it's not consistent with you. They feel like you're only loyal to yourself and that maybe you give to other people. So this person may feel like you're sneaky or feel like you're deceiving them in some way, like you're not going to keep it real with them or you're not honest with them. They also feel like you avoid conflict or avoid saying what's really on your mind. Like you'd be closed off a lot. And then whenever you want to speak, it's to invest or to get them to give you stuff or get them to gift you stuff or get them to share with you, but it's never enough. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, so also for some of y'all though, this person wants to get you pregnant. That comes out of nowhere. Like they feel like you're too serious too, like you're too strict. You got codes of ethics, morals, values. You see yourself as better than them or better than others. And like that's why they kind of feel like nothing is good enough for you. So maybe these are people who like put you on like a pedestal in some way, or a person who puts you on a pedestal. Because like they want to offer you something, but they feel like they have to do it in a like sneaky or deceptive way. In a slick way. It's kind of conniving in a way too, where it's like, I could just be direct with you, but they kind of worry about like who's giving to you. So maybe they oppressed, like it's almost like they value themselves based on maybe who you date too. Kind of like the last, I forgot who I did that for, but kind of like the last one, because it's like they're timid about coming towards you, and because they only worry about like you being, maybe they're worried about who you're getting from, because it's like they only think about you being loyal to yourself, like only worried about yourself. That's it. They feel like so they feel like if you come back around or if you come towards them, it's about either, all right, for some of y'all it's either about money or it's about security, which could be like a house, a home, career sometimes, or it's like for like information, or it could be about like for fun. So they may feel like you aren't like staying around for long. They feel like you just come for fun, or you come to get something from them. So or they could feel like this is what they're doing to you, but it feels like but even here we got 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles because they want to invest in a relationship with you. So this would be somebody also who kind of dims themselves down, who could be like, interested in you, or who could be wanting to like, be of service or be a help to you or present themselves to you, but could be afraid because we got the Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Coins, which is just somebody who takes their time. They're too, like, they kind of overthink everything in a way. But in reverse, it's somebody who's like random with the stuff that they do. So maybe they feel like you're random, or this person feels like they need to be random whenever they like invest into the relationship. So like maybe they feel like, oh, okay, oh, let me show you that. Okay, so I can also see what this could be. Sometimes this is like somebody who shows up as like, they show up, but it's like inconsistent. So like, how like, let's say you were always posting on social media. You may have friends who are consistent, because the Knight of Pentacles would be normally somebody who's consistent. You may have friends who would be consistent, or people who you would consistently deal with. But maybe they try to show you that like stop investing, or they come like in between times when they're investing. So this could be like sometimes where like when they feel like they can get a better deal, maybe a better deal, but it's kind of like when they feel like they can maybe like where it would matter more. So it's like, maybe I'll show you attention today because it would matter more. Or maybe today I would invest in the connection because it would matter more. Or, you know what I mean? Or like, it's kind of like they're inconsistent, but it's because like, almost like it's not timed. Is it timed? It's kind of like it's almost like it's strategized. That's what it is. It's strategized. So it's like, say you're my friend, you're my boy, you rap all the time, and maybe I like your post every day, all the time. But let's say just a small hiccup, anything can happen. It don't even have to be a bad hiccup. Anything can happen. Now I don't like interact with you as much. It's inconsistent. So they could feel like maybe it's only whenever you want to get something from them. So like friends may feel like you only hit them up, you only come by, because it kind of gives like a friend vibe, or like people you work with, or people who you've interacted with through like money, or through entertainment, or through like good times, like going out, celebrating. So it kind of seems like that. But if it's like a relationship that you're like in or you're dealing with, this person wants to like keep you. They're trying to strategize on ways to keep you around them. All right. Hey there, Kiki. It's like they're trying to strategize ways of keeping you around them. And they want you to invest more, but they feel like you're not loyal to yourself. So that's where I was getting at with them wanting to like probably have a children with you, or trying to find some type of way to secure you. Now, yeah, you did miss Cancer. Toxic cancers. You missed them, Zena. So that's what it looks like. They want to secure you. But like I said, the biggest thing is that they feel like you're not loyal to anyone but yourself. So their next probably action for some of y'all is they feel like they need to get you pregnant, or maybe gift you something or give you more So that way you don't really pay attention to other people. Like you don't take the offers that other people are giving you. Because this may be somebody who idolizes you or puts you up on a pedestal in a way. I don't really get the card. I don't have no Pisces energy because it's like they're trying to be practical. Even with the King of Swords, they're trying to be practical, but like they feel like they just need to do more, or you need to do more to make the relationship become something, or to make them start like putting in more effort. So maybe they want to hear from you consistently, or maybe they want to interact with you consistently. But with the Seven of Swords, it's all about being strategic about how they wanted it to happen. So they overthought this situation. Just like y'all. Y'all would be overthinkers. So they overthought this situation. I get it. I get it. Both of you overthought this, or y'all thought this, whoever it is, y'all were overthinking this situation. Because this person wants to have you they want to have you in a relationship, long term. 10 Pentacles. They like to have a commitment. This could be long term. It don't have to be marriage for all of y'all, but like they could be wanting this to be like long term, or something that stands the test of time for a while. Like they could see some, I guess, evidence in the world, because you got a lot of earth energy. And earth energy is always about wanting to see something, like something in the world that made sense of all the energy I put into. Everything I've invested, I want to see a return on this. So this person wants to see like whatever energy they put in, whatever time they put into the relationship or connecting, they want to see something produce of it. All right, they like to see a good end result. But for this person at the same time, nothing's ever good enough. And that's how they feel about you. Like nothing is ever good enough. No matter what you do, no matter what they say, no matter how much they show up, no matter what service they do for you, no matter how helpful they are, it's never good enough. And that's all it was, overthinking, because the Seven of Swords came out first. So yeah, all right, so let me give you all the signs. For some of y'all, they miss interacting with y'all, having fun with y'all. So they may want to tease y'all soon. Tease y'all or tempt y'all. All right, so let me give you some signs. We got Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo. A lot of earth energy, all earth energy here. So this person may be more focused on like money, finances. They may feel like that's what you're worried about. Like maybe that's why you're coming in or dealing with them or talking to them or interacting with them. Maybe for like finances or to like build your stability up, but they want a family, so maybe they go along with it anyway. Okay. So we had Libra. Okay. So y'all, I got to do a pick a card too. Somebody was asking about those. And you know what I was thinking about? Y'all know Alice Love Exists. I think that's her pick a card channel. I think that was it. So the other day I was watching Alice. Alice pops up. Sometimes I can binge watch Alice because she got this loud voice. I'm like, Alice, like you're extra. I like that. I like people that be extra because I'd be super extra. So I like that when people be extra. So, but what it was making me think about was I don't think she do pick a cards anymore because that was like years ago. So somebody was like in the comments like, when is that Alice coming back? And then somebody else was saying the same thing to me, and I was thinking maybe it's a sign that I also need to do pick a cards too, just to kind of switch it up because I really like the pick a cards. I like the stuff that you get from pick a cards. And I like the stuff that you get from the all signs. You know what I mean? Like it's like differing messages, and they kind of like fit in different points of life. You know what I mean? Like you don't really want to like know who's trying to know. I mean, you don't really care like who's trying to notice you when it comes to. Now I didn't do Sagittarius yet. When it comes to pick a cards, you want that's like certain things you want to do. Could I do a reading on who's spying on you? Oh yeah, we could do that too. Is that the Destiny, would you think that's the same as like, nah, we didn't pass that yet. We didn't pass Scorpio yet. Destiny, would you think that's the same as who's keeping tabs on you? Who's spying on you? Would that be like who's keeping tabs on you? All right, so anyway, Libra, how they feel about you? So they could be wanting to let go of a grudge. Could be dealing with Aquarius. So they want to reach out to you too. Could be dealing with a Sag. So for some of y'all, they feel like you're mad or you're angry. It could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. So they feel like they need to keep their eye on you. 8 of Cups. So you got this person wanting to come back. So there's words left unsaid between y'all. That's how they feel. Like there's things left unsaid between y'all. They don't want to be the one to say it. 9 of Pentacles. So they feel like y'all were building, and then 2 of Cups. So they feel like y'all were building and it wasn't going anywhere, or that the relationship wasn't equal. Like you didn't feel the same way they felt. But with the 6 of Swords here, this somebody wants to renegotiate or come back over and have a conversation again. So they may want to, They may want to come back around and have a conversation with you again. Meow, 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 meow. So this person doesn't feel, okay, so this is what they don't, and we got Leo here too. Leo, Sag, Cancer. All right, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Aquarius. All right, so they want to talk again with you guys. They want to come back around. For some of y'all, if you guys have a grudge, they want to let go of that. All right, now, I guess the compromise, they're looking for a compromise. This person may feel like they have to fight for your attention. That's what's really going on. They feel like you have leverage in the connection. So this person may feel like they're more interested than you are. I've seen the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, which usually when I pair those up, it's usually about somebody who feels like they have to fight for your attention, and they feel like they're more pressed in the situation than you. All right. Dang. So this is somebody who's dependent on you in a way. Like you make them feel secure. This is also somebody who's so they feel like they're all right. So this person isn't really happy being alone. But you would never probably be able to tell it because the King of Swords is somebody who's a little bit hard to read. They're almost like the Empress. I mean, like the High Priestess when it comes to like a male counterpart. This would be somebody who makes it a little bit difficult to read because they're always being rational or doing what's considered the smart thing or the right thing. All right. Kings are usually people who are doing considered the right way of doing things. Considered. All right. So this is somebody who's also going to be acting nonchalant with you. So they feel, well, they want to come back around though. But they don't want to be, like I said, they don't want to be the one to initiate. For some of y'all, they will initiate though, because we got the Knight of Wands. So some of y'all, they feel like they're not wasting time, but like maybe they don't have enough, or like they weren't valuable enough for y'all in a relationship, because they just feel like you don't feel the same way about them. That's it. They can't really figure it out why it's not working, why you guys weren't really building or moving in the direction that they were hoping for. So they feel like you're passionate though, and really, really wise or really smart, but they also feel like you don't really care. That's really what's boiled down to and all that. They want you to depend on them. For some of y'all, they want you to depend on them for finances, for money, maybe even for validation. Like they want you to feel like they boost your confidence because you boost their confidence. So that's what they want to be able to do. Like they feel, maybe that's the reciprocation that's not necessarily like equal between y'all, where they don't really feel like you guys are on the same page. Like if you boost my confidence, I don't boost your confidence. So maybe they could feel like that. Like you don't feel the same way about the connection in whatever way that could be. Because sometimes feeling the same way about a connection could be different. Like maybe you want to be friends. Maybe they want to be lovers. Maybe you want to be sexual. Maybe they want to be platonic. Maybe you want to be, anything. It's a whole bunch of shit. Like it's like kind of like we don't feel the same way about the relationship, but they don't want to be the one to talk about it or mention it or bring it up. This person just feels like if they just be persistent or keep pushing, that maybe the relationship would turn in their favor in the way that they would want to, or that you would see them as the better pick or better option. Like it would maybe make them stand out. So like if this person feels like if they just kind of like keep putting effort, keep reaching out, keep saying hi, but it's not even really keep saying hi, but it's kind of like if they just keep maybe being active, keep maybe like trying to start the conversation up, keep trying to keep in touch, keep trying to reach out, that eventually you'll be like, all right, like you'll put your sword down. You won't be so defensive. That's what they feel like. Now, for some of y'all, this person may feel like you're already in a relationship, and it may be like a struggle they feel like to get you out of that. They may feel like you're already in a committed relationship with somebody who you are like on the same page with, who you feel the same way about. So they may be like, I was almost like kind of feeling like they may be looking at you, just kind of like observing, just kind of like watching, but it looks like they're not watching because they're like checking to see, like, do you have something going on here? So for some of y'all, they feel like they need to come towards you, like travel towards you. And they may feel like it's going to be like a battle to get there. So I kind of feel like they have a lot of people like there may be confrontation that they have to face. Or they feel like you're still holding on to a relationship, like a previous relationship that you haven't really let go of. You haven't really moved on from it. So they maybe feel like you're in your more player stage. All right, like they haven't really heard from you like that. So you may be out playing, sowing your wild oats or whatever. And they feel like you'll come back after you've once you need them again, that's when you'll come back. Oh, when you need me again, then I'll show up. Oh, here I am. So they kind of feel like that. They feel like whenever you need them, maybe for finances or money or security, that's when they'll hear from you again. So they feel like until then you're out in the wind, but they want to talk to you again. They want to communicate with you again. And if they were upset with you or you guys were having some type of tension between y'all, they want to let that go. That's what it is. So you got this person wanting to communicate with you, and you'll probably get it because of the Knight of Wands. You'll probably get it, but it's just like they may be looking for a compromise in some way. Hey there, Alawi. So they could be just looking for it in like some type of like compromise in some way. But I think more so than anything, what they're just going to do is try to stay consistent with you. Like just try to keep up, maybe like reaching out, keep up, speaking up, keep up, showing up, just trying to show that they're dedicated at least. So, but with the Ten of Wands though, Ten of Wands is usually like the end of that. So maybe they feel like you no longer do that, like you're no longer being persistent, like you're no longer fighting for their attention, you're no longer trying to prove yourself. You just kind of like, I don't even feel this way anymore. So maybe they kind of look at you as being fickle. For some of y'all. But Eight of Pentacles here was just them wanting to work on it too with the Death in reverse. They still want to work on it. So this is somebody, even though they come off as like a grown man, grown woman, this could be somebody who also kind of like, you got the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse, but so they haven't really done the deeper introspection about why you guys haven't moved forward yet, or why the connection hasn't gone where it needed to go yet. So this may be somebody who kind of just acts like they don't see it. They don't see an issue. They don't see a problem. And they kind of feel like that's how they'll do, and they'll get communication from you, or you'll get communication from them. So, okay. I just feel like they're more responsible in the connection than you. That's it. They're more pressed than you, but they don't like that. They don't like that. Okay, so let me give you signs. We got Aquarius, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Sag, Leo, Virgo. Huh. They don't like that. Okay. So let's go over to, who we on? Scorpio? Scorpio. All right. Sheep. They don't want to be the one to reach out, huh? All right. So let's go Scorpio. Ooh, we got some likes in there. Thanks to all the people who be liking. Thanks to all those people that shared. All right, Scorpio, you got somebody who can't let you go. You know, somebody who can't move on from you. Could be another Scorpio. Could be an Aquarius. Who is it? This could be a Libra. So this is somebody who wants to make amends. That's how they feel. They want to make amends. All right. Yep. They want to come back around. We got Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. So they feel like the situation was just a bad time between y'all. Like you guys just weren't on the same page. You don't feel the same way that they feel. They want to be devoted, but they think that you're still lingering or holding on to a past connection. For some of y'all, they feel like you're too social. You got too many friends. They may be worried about like the partners that y'all have. Like they may feel like you have a past, or this person may have a past, and they may be worried about those ghosts coming back up. But they want to be. So let me give you signs real quick so you can know who these people may be. Could be a Libra, could be a Sag, could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, could be Aquarius, could be a Cancer, could be a Virgo, could be a Scorpio. All right, so this, for some of y'all, these is like past lovers. Looks like past lovers for some of y'all. But it could just be, it could be anybody. Somebody just looking to make amends. That's what I'm looking like. All right, so they feel like the relationship between y'all wasn't equal emotionally. But they felt like, in general, where you guys were trying to get to, or where you were going in terms of the relationship, that you guys were on the same page. So like if you guys were trying to maybe build a family, if you guys just maybe wanted to have fun, if you guys just wanted to, whatever you guys were doing, they feel like that was in alignment, but just the way you guys were feeling. Like maybe their feelings weren't all the way into the connection just yet. Maybe your feelings weren't all the way into connection. And if that was the case, they picked that up. They were just like, we haven't really gotten there yet. That's kind of what it was like. We feel like we haven't really gotten there yet. But maybe it's because they have another partner that they're still holding on to. Because we got the Death in reverse, and we got the Six of Swords, and they got the Hermit in reverse. And the Hermit in reverse is somebody who maybe is forced back into society but isn't really ready. Like this person isn't really ready to be vulnerable with people yet. So like they're not really ready to like connect on an emotional level. So that's how they really feel about this relationship. It's like they like it because maybe you guys are friends, or they like it because you're very social, or you give them somebody to talk to. You know, they don't really have to feel lonely. You know what I mean? Like, so they like interacting, they like talking, they like socializing and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's somebody they're dealing with. For some of y'all, they may even be worried about this relationship being taboo. Like maybe you're not really like their usual type, or there's something about it that maybe they feel like they shouldn't be doing. Ain't nobody trying to have small talk with that. Hey, man. That's what they like. Nobody want to have small talk. Why not? That's what they want to do. They want to renegotiate. They want to go back over and talk about it for real, for real. So they really want to figure out what would make you devoted to the relationship. So for some of y'all, you may get an apology. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may get an apology from them, and this one may be sincere, but it's almost like when they learned, because we have Justice here too. So that would mean that they learned. So they learned why the situation didn't progress between y'all with the Death and the Six of Swords. So it's still lingering. So for some of y'all, it's just like a past relationship, and they may not like really be in that relationship, but they may still be like holding on to that, like the hurt, a grudge, because the Six of Swords is usually about holding on to a grudge too. So it could be like a hurt, a grudge, a past injury, past ailment, something like that is still like holding them back, and that's how they feel about it. Or they feel like that's what's holding you back. So, just always flip-flop it. If it don't be for you, it'd be for that person. All right, but yeah, they're looking to start being playful with you. So you're going to see this person start being a lot more charming and a lot more devoted towards you. And that's what they feel like would be probably help you guys get over like the hiccup or the hang up between y'all. Like if there was like a stagnancy in a relationship or a potential stagnancy coming where maybe you guys weren't really flowing like you were flowing before, maybe the communication slowed down, maybe the relationship itself isn't moving like it isn't progressing like it was progressing. You know what I mean? Maybe one disappointment or one argument made you guys start like closing up or like trying to protect yourselves. Then this person's going to be trying to like start being playful, flirty, and see where it takes y'all, see what happens. So they're going to start revealing themselves, but they're afraid. So that's how they really feel about the situation. Like, I'm afraid, but I want to reach out and I want to be playful. And I really want to be devoted towards this person because I find them to be attractive. I just don't feel like we feel the same way about the relationship. So for some of y'all, it's like just for fun. And for others of y'all, they're like serious about it, but they feel like you're looking at them for fun, or you're looking at them for what you can benefit from them because of the Wheel of Fortune here. So like they may worry that you're worried about what you can get from the relationship and not really be into them. And then others, they're like worried about you just wanting the relationship for fun and they want to be devoted. So like it's one of those. So like they want to be fun and have fun with you and socialize. But like at the same time, this person is probably afraid of being hurt again, or afraid of like the relationships not taking off in the way that they hope they could be. This is also somebody who didn't really figure out why the last relationship, like they learned some lessons because we got the Justice here, but with the Hermit in reverse, this is somebody who has not really figured out the deeper truth. Like they may not have been single that long for some of y'all. With the Hermit and the Death in reverse, like they probably hadn't been single or on their own that long. That might be what they're really like, feeling about the connection is like, I want to be devoted towards you and I want to be, pursuing this situation or be pursued by you. But at the same time, I just kind of like hold on to this previous relationship. I don't know what's going to happen between us. So they're kind of maybe waiting, stalling themselves, kind of seeing what's going to happen with another relationship. For some of y'all, it could be somebody who they really want or somebody who they really desire. Or this could just be somebody who's just going to figure out, all right, if I just be more passionate and I just take more action and I stay focused and devoted to this person, then they're going to start liking me in the way that I like them. So it's almost, I don't got no Pisces energy here, but it's just like somebody who can't let go. Oh yeah, we got the Page of Cups, which could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So maybe, and that's a Page of Cups is somebody who's naive when it comes to feelings and emotions. So like this is somebody who wants what they want. That's what's really going on. So they want to make amends, but they want it to go how they want it to go. Like they can see that this would be beneficial for them, because the Two of Cups is like it's not really shared union or like shared companionship between the both of us. So like we're both not benefiting from the relationship. So that's what they're kind of like maybe trying to avoid having a conversation about for some of y'all with the Hermit in reverse, where it's like maybe they recognize that it's not really beneficial to you, or maybe they're recognizing that it's not beneficial to them, but they still like having you around. Like you're entertaining, you're fun, you're social, you're witty. You always have some insight that they didn't know. You're attractive. You know what I mean? It's like being almost like clout chasing in a way for some of y'all, like being around you makes them look good. You know what I mean? So It could be also that you're easy to get along with. So I think they just kind of want to deal with you because there's some type of benefit to it, like something they can get with, like something they can gain from it. And then sometimes just being a friend could just be like, I gained something by being your friend. Like, oh, this is my boy. Like, being Jeff Bezos' friend, Drake's friend, Ariana Grande's friend. You just be their friend. You're like, oh, you lived a little bit better life than some of us. Maybe, you know what I mean? Depending on what type of friend you are or how close of a friendship you are. But the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups is close levels of intimacy when it comes to friendships or emotional bonding. So I would think, that's probably why they would want a relationship with you. It's like to be able to benefit from being your friend or benefit from being in a partnership, but they just may not reciprocate the same emotional feelings. They may not put you up on that pedestal the same way they think that you do with your friends. Like they may like you because you're very devoted. Like, you're persistent. You keep showing up. You keep putting energy, time, and stuff into things. Yeah. And you're a good vibe. You probably bring a lot of people around when you show up. So you're like just good vibes. That's really it. You're good vibes. That's really it. You're a leader, ambitious, and you can take care of yourself. I just seen 9 of Pentacles. You can take care of yourself. So yeah, this will be somebody who wants your attention on them though, because you don't really need them. Yep, we got Sun in reverse. Could be a Leo. Yeah. So that's all I'm looking at. Is really just they don't want to let you go. They don't want you guys to be able to move on, find better, or find people who are like more like-minded or more on your emotional level. Dang. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Libra, Sag, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hey, what's up, clever stranger? Glad to see you. Okay. So we on Saggy. Dang. All right, so Sag. We're gonna use these. Okay. So Sag, how do they feel about you? Let's see. So they feel like you're moving on, like you cut them off. Could be done with Aquarius, could be done with a Libra. Some of y'all feel like you let them go. Yeah. They feel like they know, like maybe you guys don't want a relationship anymore, or they no longer make you happy. Like they're no longer good for your emotional well-being. Or like you're no longer willing, like you're no longer good for their emotional well-being. So this person's still afraid of being alone. All right, let me give you signs. Or they feel like you're afraid of being alone. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. All right, and they're gonna come back. So it might be them that might be afraid of like being alone then. All right, you need a reading on your neighbors too? I thought about that one day. Hey, I'll be having a whole bunch of ideas. And I'm like, man, I don't even want to waste the reading on that. Because originally this reading was supposed to be who wants you to notice them? But I was like, that's not that interesting. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like I'll notice them when I know them, I guess. And I'd assume they'd be the same thing with me. Like they'll notice me when they notice me. So I just kind of like, So then I just did, well, what's their feelings? Let's just see about that. Because it was a rainy day and I was feeling a little bit in my, I was feeling my Tevin Campbell a little bit. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? Let me just see how they feel in the day. Are they sad without me? I do, Destiny. Thank you. I will go with them. I will start going with them. Fuck it. We'll just put them all out there. Like a encyclopedia of tarot readings. Just everything. Every question we wanted to ask. Hey, Rebecca, they are manipulative too. I never dated a Scorpio though. Like I have a sister that's a Scorpio and I have friends that are Scorpios and I be seeing the shit that they be doing. I'm like, manipulative assholes. They ain't always manipulative, but they do a good job when they are being manipulative. Anyway, so how this person feels. This person feels that, so they feel left alone by y'all, all right? There's also somebody who wants a renewal between y'all and the connection, so they can't really let it go. The Cancers are, hey, I got a Cancer rising, so I can speak about that. I am a little toxic too. It's the healthy toxic. It's like the toxic where like they say Capricorns are really boring. I'll be boring today, but I just started some shit, and now we're excited. Now we're excited. The whole house is up and we're moving. You feel me? Yeah, that's all. But anyway, yeah, this person feels like maybe they weren't good for your emotional well-being, or you guys weren't good for each other's emotional well-being. All right, but they don't really want any new opportunities to come their way. It's definitely healthy toxic, just like that healthy version. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a, it's like a Sizzler sample of toxic. It's not really like all day long toxic. It's just a little bit toxic. Like today we were bored. We were doing the same thing all day, all week. Then today I just started some stuff, and then I leave, and then we come back, and it's all good. Like it never even happened. Hey, hugs and kisses. I brought you a little gift. Okay, we're not beefing anymore. All right, you know what I mean? But anyway, so this person doesn't want you to find any new opportunities. They're not even looking for new opportunities. For real. This person, I'm gonna say this person probably wanted a relationship with y'all. They wanted a long-term relationship, partnership with y'all. They looked at you guys as their wish fulfillment. All right? That's how they really feel about you. They feel like you guys are your wish fulfillment. For some of y'all, they feel like you're fulfilled somewhere else. Like you're going to find it somewhere else. It is a healthy balance, just a little bit. Because like I'm super responsible. Like if I never did nothing wrong, people would be so bored. They would be so sick of me. But to this day, people aren't really sick of me because like I can be like, doing my job and you're like, yo, you always showing up how you supposed to. And then one day I just show you something you ain't never seen before and you never forget it. And it's so exciting. Follows over 1,000 girls. He follows 1,000 girls? Just all women? Damn. Was he a photographer? He be like taking pictures and stuff? I mean, like if you got more than like 10,000 followers, you can follow like, 1,000 people. Boring men, yeah, we be boring. We be boring for a little bit, but you got exactly, clever stranger, got to shake it up a little bit. Just a little bit, wake you up a little bit so you know what's happening. You feel me? I can't let you be bored. Can't let you keep going over the same, the same humdrum every day. Let me spice it up. Spice it up. All right, so yeah, that's really all we got. This person doesn't want you to find any opportunities, and they don't feel like they will find any other opportunities. You make this person extremely happy. They just feel like you guys weren't working together. Like you weren't willing to like, put in how they were putting in. They felt like you were more so trying to come up off of them or maybe use them for confidence and then go off and do your own thing. So like this is how this person feels. It feels like maybe they gave you like a fresh start or emotional like well-being. Like you just maybe felt like, oh, I don't want to do a family dynamic with you, or I don't want to be in a relationship, or I'm not really as happy as I could be in this relationship. They felt like you were putting on an act of like being in it. It is spicy, right? You love that? You love that? I know y'all love spicy. I be trying to tell them. All the time. Everybody loves a little spicy. It's not all the time. I don't do it every day. It's not an everyday thing. Because I like doing the same thing every day, but I don't like doing the same thing. You gonna cuss them out and go goose? Yeah, you might let them come back. But this person just feel like you still make them happy, but they haven't found anybody new. Nobody that's going to fulfill them the way that you would fulfill them. So this person probably is trying to figure out how to create another way of like coming back towards you guys again. So it could be a Virgo, a Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Pisces. That's it. This is somebody who wants the relationship. For some of y'all, they want like the illusion of a relationship. But like, I think they just kind of missed the fun that you used to bring into them, the excitement. But it's more so like the vitality that you brought into their life. So like for them, maybe being in a relationship brings out this other version of themselves where they can like, fully express themselves. They're a little bit more playful. They're a little bit more creative. They have like this desire to like get up every day to go like do stuff. So it kind of just gives that vibe. And they feel like without that going on now, they feel like you're either working with other people, helping other people, or that they helped you get this type of confidence back in, and now you don't want to like give back to them, or you're not looking to like help them or give to them or be cooperative in any way now. Like they no longer emotionally make you happy like they once did after you got your confidence up. So kind of sensitive, but I can kind of feel them. They just be like that. Their feelings are valid. All right. Could be a Libra or Taurus. So I got Pisces. I gave you other signs. All right, I gave you other signs. All right, so we on Capricorn. Hold on, let me get this little sip in. Uh-huh. Whoa. That was amazing. So I'll be making these juices. And they be fire. All right, Capricorn. Okay, how do they feel about you? So, Capricorn, how do they feel about you? Oh, some of y'all that feel like y'all popular, or like y'all got a group of people around you. So some of y'all that feel like y'all need to heal. Could be a Pisces, could be a Leo. They feel like y'all need to heal. I put beet juice, ginger, turmeric, pineapple, lemon, celery. Yep. And this one. So for some of y'all, they feel like y'all toxic. All right. Fuck boys, fuck girls. All right. Shady. Ooh. Shady. Overthinkers. They feel like it's always one thing after another with y'all. That you do a lot of avoiding conflict. They feel like you're career focused. So for some of y'all, they feel like you set them back emotionally. Like they were healing. They were getting somewhere. And then you came in. For some of y'all, all right, so also I'm going to give y'all this too. Because it's also another story I was getting with this. But let me go back to that. So for some of y'all, I feel like y'all were interrupted their healing. Like they were healing. They were working through some things. They were finally starting to see some progress. They were finally able to let it go. And then you guys maybe like came back around and tried to restart the connection again. All right. For some of y'all, they feel like you guys are great to work with though. Like they enjoy working with you, but they just may not be just as interested anymore. Or they feel like you're not interested anymore. So let me give you the signs. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, or Aries. All right, so for some of y'all, this person, all right, so let me not say that. Just for a few of y'all, maybe they're not interested, just for a few. But for the most part, that's not what I'm really getting. So they may feel like you guys are fuck boys or fuck girls, or like you guys are really toxic because they feel like they can't let you go. They also feel like you guys are really shady or sneaky. All right, like emotionally, you guys did some things that maybe like took them down, took them out. All right, like they felt like you guys were manifesting results in a relationship, and then you guys left them for another opportunity. So that's why they feel like you guys are fuck boys or fuck girls, because they feel like you guys maybe put. Because sometimes with some stories, it could be like I made it look one way, but it was another way. Like I strategized in a way where I put it to make it look this way, or I was talking in a way that was looking this way or seeming this way, but then I just kind of like went in another direction. So they kind of seem like maybe you misdirected them. But there's also somebody who wants to, so that was that story. But let me tell you this story, because this was a little bit more juicier story that I was seeing about how they feel. So for some of y'all, this person's attracted to you, sexually attracted to you. They find you guys a temptation. So they could be trying to strategize on how they're going to come towards you soon. This person could be feeling a little bit guilty because for some of y'all, they may use career, focus, money. They may use their status against you. Or they may use a debt or money or some sense. Like they may feel like you have money for some of y'all. So they may be coming towards you to make money. Hey, what's up, Joe Lee? So they may be trying to come towards y'all like as an opportunity to make money, or feel like you'd be somebody who they could go into a joint endeavor with and they would empower them. So they feel, so they're sexually attracted to you. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. For most of y'all, it's like they're sexually attracted to you. All right. But at the same time, this is somebody who feels like they're afraid to step outside their comfort zone with you. Like you're tempting them to do that, but they're afraid to do that. They may be worried about their status, or they may be worried about how they look. Or they could, and I think if they're worried about how they look, what they're worried about is leaving from one situation to the next, or you leaving from one situation to the next. So they may feel like that's just what you do. Like you just go into relationships, get what you want, or take control of them in some way, or like create some type of toxic bond with them where it's hard for them to let go or hard for them to move on. And then you just kind of like dip on them, and then they're lingering or they're waiting on you, or then you go do the same pattern with somebody else. So they kind of feel like that's what you do. Like you're somebody who doesn't like stay passionate or stay devoted in relationships. But they feel like so for some of y'all, they also feel like there's a build up that's happening in a relationship. He's crazy if he thinks he has a chance after everything he pulled and put me through. I don't know. You need you another one. Oh yeah, that's how they feel too. They feel like you just basically go off and get another one. I'm like, all right, well, I had my fun. But it's not even like saying you had your fun, because it's almost like this person feel like you're always looking for better or always moving up. Trying to like, what they call that? Harley called me that one day too. I'll never forget it. I forgot what she called me. She called me a social climber. That's what they feel like. They feel like you're a social climber. That's exactly what they feel like. Like after one opportunity, like, oh, okay, I'm always trying to move up. So they feel like you try to date up. Like you always try to get another opportunity, but take it to the next level or move up in it. You know what I mean? So like if you're a woman, let's say you were dating a guy who's making 80,000, your next guy may make 125,000. The guy after that might make $250,000. You might take a big jump and maybe you got a multi-millionaire or a billionaire on the next go round. So they feel like you do that. Like you're always leaving one opportunity after you've gotten what you wanted and you leave behind. Basically, for some of y'all, like a trail of broken hearts. But this is the funny part about it. Because we got 3 of Pentacles and a 4 of Pentacles. So this person does want to reunite with you guys. Lori Harvey. Oh, yeah, that is her. Ah, ha, ha. She is like that. Ah, ha, ha. She is like that. Dang. I forgot. Because I was thinking, I'm like, dang, that's a woman who's doing that. But yeah, you're right. Lori Harvey. And I know this Capricorn girl that's like that, too. She's just like that. You know what I mean? She come get what she want, and she be on her way. That's it. That's all. But they do a good job of like playing victims, because that's what this person. Because with the 5 of Cups, that's what this person is. This person is probably strategically trying to play victim, or they feel like you're doing that. Like you're strategically trying to play victim when you're the player. You're the asshole. You're the toxic one in the connection. You know what I mean? You got what you wanted and you left. All right. So they could feel like you owe them something, and kind of like they want to be able to do what they want to do again with y'all. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. It's not funny. Because it's people's feelings. So it's not funny. These are valid feelings if this is how they feel. You know what I mean? That's it. So this is also somebody who's trying not to think about you either. Or trying to avoid like having to talk to you or see you directly. So they may be trying to avoid you. They may feel like they have to avoid you because like you may not be good for them. Like you might be someone who, once they get involved, it's difficult. And then they could be hurt or it could be left out. You know what I mean? Feeling some type of shame or guilt because you maybe move on pretty fast. So that's how they feel. They feel like you're more focused on like moving up, status, you know what I mean? Getting things, achieving things. Some of y'all could have gotten an inheritance or a big loan or something like that. Or maybe you've made money, or they feel like you're influential in some way, so you're making money in your career. And that some of y'all, they want to attach themselves to you for that. Like they would like to be married or like to be in a connection, because you got 3 of Pentacles, which is the work besties in this deck. So for some of y'all, they want to like create a relationship with you where you guys could build stability, maybe even move in, but it was like for a joint endeavor. So like they feel like you have status or you have money, or you'd be pivotal in changing their lives. So yeah, so like if they think you're a temptation, this person's going to be trying to sneak towards you in a real crafty, manipulative way. It's going to be subtle though, and it's going to be in a way where it doesn't seem like they're coming at you, but they are. All right. So let me give you signs. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Leo. Oh, that's not Leo. Could be a Aries. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio. All right. Okay. So for some of y'all, they say they feel like they watched you transform or become another version of yourself. Aquarius. Okay. Let's go with these gold ones. So did I say that? Oh yeah, let me say it. Let's shout out to Alice. Alice Love still exists. Tell her she need to do more picket cards again. We want to see her do picket cards again. And then when she do picket cards, we need to do a collab, because that's going to be fun. All right. Anyway. Aquarius, how do they feel about you? They feel like you're unapologetically you, but you stay closed off. All right. Could be a Libra, could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo. So they feel like you got some money, but you're selfish or you're frugal. All right. Oh yeah, they see you. Damn. So you got like a lot of masculine energy for some of y'all. Like a lot of masculine energy. That's how they feel. Like you're in charge. You run stuff. All right. They can also feel like you're a great business person or have great business practices. For some of y'all, they want a relationship with you guys. All right. Yeah. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. They want to work with you guys. They have their own motives. Oh yeah, Knight of Cups too. So you got people who want to pursue you, date you. All right. But they also feel like you're closed off. They feel like you're happy being single, but you have a lot of love and you don't really need other people to love you, or you don't need other people to like come towards you. They want to compromise with you or figure out what you need so that that way they can give it to you. Because like it's not strategic, but it's planned. They have a motive. They have a motive for why they would like to work with you. All right? Or they have a motive for why they would like to be around you. For some of y'all, it's like work besties. We got Three of Pentacles again. But they feel like you're doing a good job on your own. Like you're stable, you have money, you have resources, you look like you're shining. And that's how they feel. They feel like you're very loving. And a lot of people want you. Yeah, they feel like a lot of people want to be in a relationship with you. So this person wants to pursue you, or these people, because I got people. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. You got five people. You got 5 people trying to pursue you at once. God dang. So they really think you're the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette right now. That's what's really going on. And everybody's assuming that you don't need anybody. That you're stable, you're secure, you got money saved, you have resources saved, you're living your best life in their mind. And they feel like you really have some great opportunities. Not like me, huh? That's right, shining. That's the same thing here. I say I'm shining. Like, hey, you know what I mean? So like maybe you guys are like maybe, because we got 2 cups. This could be a mirroring energy. Anytime I see the 2 cups or the lovers, I always look at it as mirroring energy. So maybe you guys are mirroring each other. For some of y'all, that's kind of how they feel. They feel like you guys have equal reciprocation when it comes to feelings. Like you both are equally attracted to each other. And they also feel like you're very suave, really smooth. Like there's the way you walk. Like you have a prance. Maybe you have like a prance or like a little walk that you do. Because they like your walk. That's how they feel about you. So you're intimidating for some of y'all. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all are intimidating. Like they see y'all like a big boss. Like you have authority either like of how they express themselves towards you. Like this is somebody who wants to get it right with you. Like they feel like you don't need anybody. So like we want to get it right. When we come towards you, we want to say the right things. We want to do the right moves. Like they want to know your combination to open you up or to get you started. Like what would make you excited? What would make you open up? What would make you talk more? You know, what would make you like see me in this light? That's what they're all trying to figure out. Could be a Leo. They're all trying to figure it out. They feel like nothing's going to be good enough for you. Like nothing they offer you will be good enough. They also feel like you're old-fashioned. Like you have this old way of doing things. Old-fashioned. Old-fashioned. That's the common theme. Old-fashioned. Everybody thinks like, oh, if you're doing this traditional thing, you old-fashioned. It's that. Oh, that's my song right there. Who you talking about? That's Baby, Won't You Come My Way? Who's my boy name? What is my boy name? Oh, that's my Fetty Wap. That was that shit. Yeah, I remember that year. That was my shit. Dang, he just took me back. That was a great time. I was doing so much traveling. I had a ball around that time. Dang, he just took me back. I might play that just for that. Just play that loud today just for that. That's it, really. They want to build with you. I will say that. People want to build with you. Like you got 4 people who want to build with you. For some of y'all, this could be people in your friend group, people in your community. You may meet these through a common acquaintance, like a relationship, like somebody you know who's in a relationship may introduce you to these people or to this person. All right, or somebody who you're like friends with may introduce you. So I feel like it's a in between. Somebody in here is gonna be introducing y'all to it. They feel like you're high maintenance though. Like it would just take a whole lot to get you to like want to open up and to like express feelings or connect with them in a more emotional sense. But they like that you're unapologetically you. Like you don't try to be anybody that you're not. They like that about you. That's Aquarius energy though. That's always like, you know, you're gonna do your own thing and people gonna love you for it. That's Aquarius. So that's kind of how they feel about you too. It's like, you just do your own thing. You don't need nobody. You know, I want to compromise and create a relationship with you, but you don't really seem to need me. You look like you're doing pretty damn well by yourself, and like you know, you're able to what's the word? You're able to control your own emotions. Like you're able to weather your own storms. You don't call other people. You too. All right, Diamond. Thank you. Yep. They feel like you're able to weather your own storms. That's it. But some of y'all, if you guys are like maybe talking again, like this person has like a underlining motive of like trying to reconcile with you or trying to make amends, but it's so they can capture you, like have you as their as a partner. Like this is somebody who doesn't want you to be single for long. They could feel like you're on the market and a lot of people are around, and they would want to see you as it's like a conqueror. It's like they want to be the one that won. You know what I mean? For real, it's because people be dealing with a lot of like insecurities and they need people to be dependent on them. It's right, and interdependent is what we're striving for. But a lot of people, like the way we were taught, is like traditional relationships were built on codependency. They weren't built on interdependence. They were built on codependency. So a lot of us that are holding on to traditional values are holding on to codependent patterns. You know what I mean? It's not saying that you can't have a traditional relationship without having a codependent pattern. It's just a healthy sense of self. And that's how they feel about Aquarius. It's like, yo, you have a healthy sense of self. That's what they like about y'all. Like, yo, you could be yourself and you're not trying to be anybody else. They love that. So that's why you guys have like a lot more options or a lot more people around you trying to like date you or trying to take you seriously. And these be people who take you seriously, except for maybe like one or two people. Because like maybe two of them might just be seeing you as like a conquest, like just being able to say that they were with you. But like for the most part, the rest of these want to see you long term. They want to see you in their life forever. Forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? That type of thing. That's how they want to see you. But you know what I mean? They just feel like you're closed off. Not really into that right now. For some of y'all, like I said, they feel like you're frugal. And that's why you guys have money or saved up. Like you don't really spend it. You like to stay home, be in your comfy clothes, pajamas, nightgown, whatever, moo-moo, sweats, shorts, whatever. They feel like you like to be home most of the time. Like you like to be in control of your environment. All right. So let me give you signs. So it could be a Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, or Pisces. All right. So yeah, they like the way you guys dress though. And they just feel like you'd be high maintenance if they were to like take you serious. Probably because of like traditional values, like the way that you guys were used to doing things. So they may feel like they have to like take care of you or do something or whatever. But this may be somebody who likes to save money or someone who feels like you like to save your money and spend their money. So, yeah. All right. So, Pisces. So, Pisces, how do they feel about you? Okay. Mm-hmm. Woo! Which one? Let's go with these. All right. So, Pisces, how do they feel about you? Like you're addictive. They miss talking to y'all. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo. They're miscommunicating with you. All right, could be a Taurus. So they feel like you got the money, you got the bag, you're stable. They also feel like you could be a sugar mama, sugar daddy. Like you got it. So they feel like you're stable, you got some money. Business owner. So they've been thinking about committing to y'all. That's how they feel. Like, I've been thinking about committing to you. Yeah, you got the death in reverse, so they can't let y'all go. All right. So they've been thinking about why the relationship didn't transform or didn't move forward towards commitment or move forward. They might feel like they were, okay, so they feel like you're being loyal to yourself or that you're just saying what you wanted to get what you needed from them at the time. So they feel like you're inconsistent and only loyal to yourself. So let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Taurus, could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, could be a Virgo, could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces, could be Virgo, Taurus, Pisces. All right, yeah, so for them, you're really hard to read. They don't know what's really going on with you. That's really it. They know that you got some money, though, or that you're stable, and that you can take care of yourself and others. That's what they do know. Now, if you can't really take care of yourself and others, then they may feel like that's what they would need to do to get this relationship moving forward. That they would need to take on your burdens or take on your responsibilities. They do need to invest in in a more serious manner. But for some of y'all, what they really want to do is like play games. And I mean like play games in a way of trying to get control of the relationship. Like sometimes hit you up, sometimes not hit you up. Sometimes show excitement or show enthusiasm about you, then sometimes not do that. Then sometimes move the connection kind of fast, then slow it down. It's a game. All right. Like they want stability with you, but I guess the way they feel like they have to do it is to get you to start being more dedicated or start to get you to be more consistent with them. Like they want you to consistently reach out towards them. They want you to consistently show yourself or consistently message them or consistently, I'm going to say, vie for their attention. Like that's all it is. Like they want to be acknowledged by you. They can't really read you. They can't really tell what's going on with you. Like they want you to like, I don't know. Sometimes I think of them as like maybe doing a service for them or letting them do you a service or like, you know, trying to like take the situation slowly. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to figure out a clever way of like trying to get you to restart the connection all over again. So like if you guys aren't really dealing with each other, then they're trying to figure out another way of getting the relationship started again. They want you to be more consistent. And they want you to really express how you feel. They want you to wear your heart on the sleeve. Because you're coming off like you don't really care too much or like you're not really like into them or are you into me or like sometimes I see you but it's not consistent. Sometimes you make a move towards me but it's not consistent. Like they're kind of just wondering like, oh, what's really going on here? What's really going on? Like they could see you as being like the end all be all for real, which isn't the Empress but it's the King of Pentacles. Like they could see this as being something having longevity when it comes to relationships. For some of y'all, they feel like maybe you need time to heal from a previous relationship. And maybe that's why you were being, you know, timid or not being consistent, reaching out. They feel like maybe you're still holding on to a previous heartbreak or a previous relationship with somebody who maybe was a little bit childish or somebody who's like overly possessive and jealous of you. You know what I mean? Where they don't want to see you with anybody new. So maybe they're worried about you having somebody who's just like young and wild, who's like very, very jealous or very protective of you, but who doesn't really offer a lot of value to you. So they may be kind of like wondering about that. Like, do you still have that past lover? Do you still have that past person who may have like been a fun time to you, but they weren't really like invested like they're willing to invest? That's how they feel. They feel like they'd be willing to be, you know, build up. They may not be as stable as you, or they feel like they don't have as much to offer as you. But what they don't have to offer, for some of y'all, they may feel like they can make up in sex. For others of you, they feel like they can make up for it with like enjoyment, entertainment, like, you know, making your day easier. You know what I mean? Like if you're always focused on work, they feel like, you know, they could be like a sweet relief or a sweet release to life, to the day. You know what I mean? Like help you rest, help you find some peace. You know what I mean? Like they kind of feel like they could do that to you or do that for you. But they feel like right now you're not really open to taking relationships. They may feel like you're trying to give it elsewhere, but they don't really know what's going on. Like it seems like you're open to taking love, but at the same time it seems like you're not really open to it. Like you may like flirt with them a little bit or like engage with them in a little bit or like, you know, express yourself in some way or show them something. Cause they feel like you're very creative and you should know how. Like you should know how to express yourself. You should be able to like show them how you feel. That's how this person feels about the situation. So they're still, yeah. So they really just, I think more so than anything, this person's probably just a little upset because they feel like you're still holding on to a previous relationship or a past connection. And that's why you guys haven't really moved forward to the connection that they thought you really would be in by now. Like it gives like this, like it's been dragging. And emotionally, they feel like you've been draining them or that this connection itself has been draining them because they're trying to figure out what's going on. When is it going to move? When is it going to actually start like progressing or being consistent with the steps? So like maybe you guys take a step forward, then you guys take a step back because like there's nothing consistent about it. And then it's like if we take a step forward, it just happens impulsively and then we go really fast and then we just kind of slow down and then we stop putting energy into it. And then we go back into this sudden, like maybe you guys don't talk or it goes back into this like I'm just chilling, nonchalant. I only care if they care. So it might kind of go like goes into that type of game because it kind of seems like this person plays it as a game. And I just seen the devil. So that means that there's some type of toxic pattern that you guys got going on between y'all where you guys don't do the best at like expressing how you really feel about each other. You guys just bring up a lot of intensity and a lot of emotion. Some could be anger, could be frustration, could be jealousy, Could be possessiveness. It could be fear of intimacy, meaning like afraid of like having uncomfortable conversations. Yeah, with the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it could be done with the Libra. So they could be worried about like expressing how they feel, because maybe they don't know how they feel. Because I don't really got too many cups here. I got wands and swords and pentacles. And pentacles are close to, you know what I mean, water, close, but they're not quite there. Like this person doesn't really have the confidence to really move this situation forward. They don't really know if they have enough to offer you. Or they don't really know if you have enough to offer them just yet. So like they're just kind of, I'm saying like maybe they're kind of dealing with the previous relationship. So like maybe for some of y'all, they're like not focused on you, but then for others of you, they are focused on you. But like they're kind of worried that you don't really, like you're only going to be loyal to yourself. Like you're only going to be doing it because there's something for you to gain. Or because like you're only going to do it if you feel like it's going to progress in the way that you want it to progress. Because right after the Knight of Pentacles comes the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a fickle person who only wants to love people if they're fitting a picture or a vision that he has in his mind. All right, so it's like I only want to take connections past a certain level if I see you as attractive enough, abundant enough, rich enough, funny enough, flirty enough. You know what I mean? Like maybe you have to have the same family values as me. It's like any of those things. And it's just like and because this is somebody who's fickle, they may love you for this way today, but then tomorrow they're like, oh no, this is the next new hot thing. I love this now. This is what I really want in a relationship now. So they kind of feel like maybe you do that. All right. So there's also somebody who's considering whether they want to start this relationship back up again. Like they can't really let it go because I keep seeing the devil as I flip this deck every time. Every time I lift the cards up, I keep catching the devil. So like they feel like it's hard to let you go, or it's hard to like, for some of y'all, it's like you're a temptation. Because like even with the High Priestess here, it's just the energy of not really knowing what's the next step. I mean, they know what the next step is, but it's like, I'm not really trusting it. You know, I'm a little afraid that if I do make the move, that maybe things don't turn out, because the Three of Swords comes after that. Like maybe I'll be hurt. Maybe this will replace something that I've had before. Like maybe I'll confuse the relationship. Like they're kind of worried about like all those things that kind of don't matter, because the end result is what they're really worried about. You know what I mean? End result could be, like I said, it's giving long term, but it's just like inconsistent and afraid to really express the emotions. So it's like, I want you to love me. I want you to care for me. I care about you. I love you. But at the same time, this person's afraid like you only in this because of this. So like they kind of like, it's almost like overthinking, but with the Four of Swords, it's like they're just trying to ponder it or trying to consider it, trying to fill it out. You know what I mean? Kind of grateful at the same time that the relationship happened, but like not wanting to like let go either. So it's like I wanted to go forward. So maybe they have like a control issue. And for some of y'all, they are doing this because you have maybe status, money, material, but like they may be worried that maybe you'll cheat, or maybe worried that you'll give to other people, or maybe worried that you won't be consistent like that. Like you won't keep showing up for them in the way that you do in the very beginning of the relationship. Like maybe you show up, you're doing chores, you're folding sheets, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're helping with her car, you know what I mean? You're helping with the kids or whatever. You're doing shit that they think you would do regularly, but they may be aware that you're not going to stay consistent like that. Because for some of y'all, it's a past person who feels this way. And for others of you, maybe it's like a new person that feels this way. Because you could have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. This is a lot. You have more than Aquarius. So you guys must be pretty popping, or like have a lot of status going on right now. I just seen the Knight of Swords too, so people are going to be wanting to communicate with you shortly. And that might be why this person wants to start rushing towards you, because they feel like maybe you have a lot of opportunities. Like now that you got your money up, or that you got stable, or like you have security, or now that you've gotten older or more mature, like now you have more options, more opportunities, more people are coming towards you. And they feel like maybe that's why you put this, for some of y'all put this person to the side. Because like it gives the energy of like not really being consistent with anything. One day I like this, the next day I don't like it. The next day I want this. So like that's how they're worried about. They're worried about you like wanting to be with them for now, or not really committing to the relationship now because maybe you don't feel like you're gonna want them later on. So like that, like it gives that feeling like that's what this person's afraid of. So they probably deal with abandonment issues, or they deal with like a fathering wound, where like they didn't have like a mother figure, or somebody who they felt secure by, or felt like they could like be themselves around without like having to prove themselves. So like this is what this person is kind of worried about. They're worried about, like, I guess they want to prove themselves to you because they kind of look at you in this higher light. For some of y'all. Or they feel the other way around where they want you to prove yourself to them because they see themselves in a higher light. So it's one of those two. But anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. Same signs. Same signs. So that's what I got today, y'all. Thank y'all always for joining. We got 108 people in the chat. We did so amazing. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh, people was calling me, and I'm never going to call them back because I am done talking to you. So anyway, yes, it was a nice one. Thank y'all so much. I know I need to do one for Instagram. I still ain't do that. The kids and responsibility don't go away whether they are there or not. I know, right? The kids don't go away, and the responsibilities don't either. But, like, I guess they be worried, like, maybe, like, if you don't, like, put in the energy or put in the time, like, you'll start off strong, and then we wheezing in the back. You know that saying? Of course, Natalie. Thank you. So they may feel like, you start off strong, and then you're wheezing in the back, and you're not keeping up with us in the way that you said you would, or you're not keeping up with the relationship, or being consistent like you said you would. I thought you would cook meals every day. I thought you would cook at least twice a week. You know what I mean? I had an issue like that. I had something like that before. And I've done that before. I've done that before in relationships too. So I can't even be mad at people who feel that way sometimes. Oh, I carried you through your whole workout? Let's go. I'm down 10 pounds, y'all. I'm so excited. I like the juice stuff. So look, I've been doing a little bit of the juice thing because what I really wanted to do was live it in a way that I could be comfortable with. And I don't mind drinking these juices like once a day. So I skip breakfast, I drink a juice, and then I have a high protein meal. It works every day. I'm like, hey, look at that. I can eat that way. I can enjoy myself. And from time to time, I get a little snack, a little sweet. You know what I mean? Maybe I get a little honey bun or something. Maybe I get a little payday bar or something. And I still lose the weight. And I love that because I'm living in a way that I want to live. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. Nobody is going to be 100% consistent. But that's a fear. That's a fear. Thank you, Ellen Halls. Thank you. I do my best. That is a fear. It's a valid fear, though, Destiny. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we don't know. Like if you're working at your job and your job doesn't pay you consistently every week on Friday like they said they would, like how much effort would you want to keep putting into that job? You're like, man. But you don't even think about that before you start a job. You don't never even imagine that the job isn't going to pay you every week. You just go to, you just go to work. You're like, I need a job. I need money. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to work because the job's going to pay me. So it's kind of funny that we don't look at relationships like that. We don't think like, when I get into this relationship, my needs are going to get met. We start worrying about our needs not getting met. We'd be like, I was in a relationship before them, and this person didn't fulfill my needs. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this. You know what I mean? So like we automatically project on the next person. Like, I don't know if you're trustworthy. I'm not sure if you're going to make it happen. Yeah, for real, it happens. It happens. You know what I mean? But, it is kind of unrealistic too. Like to imagine that the next person that you're going to get in a relationship isn't going to be able to give to you or isn't going to be able to like keep up and be consistent. That's what they fear. That's just a fear that they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Ha! So anyway, y'all, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the comments, all the shares that you guys share. Was y'all guys sharing that? Because that's a lot of people so far. I think this is the most I've ever seen in my life so far. So this is an exciting day. Mark this down on our calendars. April 2nd. It's a great day. 114 people in the chat. We snapped. So now I guess we're going for 300, 200, 150. Something like that. Something like that. Could you believe it? One day I seen Tyler had 3,000 in there. I was like, you got 3,000 people right now in your chat? 100 people for me is a lot. That's a lot. Have you seen 100 people? Imagine 100 people in your apartment, 100 people in your house. You'd be like, yo, they got to get the fuck out. But 100 people online, for some reason, it's like, that just kind of blew my mind. You know what I mean? 3,000 is crazy too. But like 100 to me is like, wow. Could never imagine. Because I remember I used to do lives and I might get like 23 people, 12 people. I was like, dang. I was so excited. It is. April is full of miracles. We used to call it Miracle May though. But April is full of miracles, especially for the earth signs at this time. So I'm excited to see what happens, what comes of this. Yeah, we do. Destiny, hey, I'm with you on that. We like real over here. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But sometimes what keeps people from being real is the fear of failure and the fear of what they put into their energy or put into their time into a relationship or to a project and not seeing the results of it playing out. I did do Aries. We started with Aries. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. I do my best. I do my best. Hey, I'm glad I was able to inspire you too, Natalie. That'd be like one of my proudest moments of like inspiring other people to get, you know what I mean, to like take a risk on themselves, to put themselves out there and do a whole lot. You know, there's periods in time where I was like afraid to be on camera. And I just be like, man, I don't want people to see me. I don't want people to see me. Thank y'all. Hey, y'all, I don't be knowing how to take compliments either. I just say, thank you, thank you. I be giving them back too sometimes too. That's for sure. It was. I think it was. You can always go back and look, Maya. Aries starts at 2 minutes. You can always just go back and look. You know what I mean? I am about to get off though, and then I'm gonna put the what you called on, and the people around the world too, Natalie. Thank you. I like to think that I did too. Like I inspire people around. Oh yeah, you are in France. Ha! You are right. I'm inspiring people all the way in France. That's big shit. That's a big deal. I be telling people that all the time. I'm a big deal out here. Don't confuse me with who I used to be. I be really out here helping people, doing my bestest. It was. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. About to take my little doggy dog for a walk. He been in here since 8 o'clock, so it's about his time to get out and go. And then I'm supposed to be going to do a live on Instagram. I don't know. I know I need to do this because I got this pack from this place called trytreats.com. I did a promotion for them before on here, but I got to do it on my Instagram. So I really need to go over there and go live, and you know what I mean, do my due diligence. But anyway, y'all, I'm gone. If y'all want, y'all can leave them timestamps. If not, I'll come by and get it. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. I'll get to it. But y'all enjoy y'all day. Thanks for joining.